Hey guys, it's me, Terri of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome back to another episode of Movie and Stitch. This is a collaboration that I'm doing with several of my fellow YouTubers where we are watching a movie that begins with each letter of the alphabet. We're going to be going through this year doing that. And we are then coming on, we announce what movie we're gonna watch for that letter, and then we come on in the next episode we come back and we tell about the project that we worked on while we were watching that movie, and then we announce the movie that and then give a little review, information about the movie that we watched, and then we announce the movie for the next letter in the alphabet that we'll be watching. Okay, so in today's Movie and Stitch, I'm going to talk about the movie that I watched that began with the letter D, and I will show you the progress of my project that I'm working on. I am working on a continuing project where I am making a lap blanket, and I am doing a granny stitch stripe blanket, and I'm picking out 4 colors that signify each movie, and I'm doing one stripe per color, okay, and so 4 rows that signifies each movie. Something about, I'm taking colors from that movie that mean something or that would remind me of that movie. Okay, and then I am dividing by a charcoal gray line. I'm using that, just a single crochet row, to divide between the movies. Okay, so today the video, watched it last night, but the video I watched for letter D was the video Drumline. This was a movie, I believe it was made in 2000, should have wrote it down. I want to say 2005, but I'm not positive. Anyway, it starred Orlando Jones, Nick Cannon, Zoe Saldana. Okay, I think for Nick Cannon and Zoe Saldana, this might have been one of their earliest movie roles. Anyway, so it's about a guy that graduates high school, and he goes to college, and he on a scholarship because of his talent for being a drummer in the high school band that he was in, and then he gets a scholarship to this college to be part of this college marching band, and so it's just kind of, the story is about him adapting to college life and how he ends up changing his ideas, and just how he transforms, or I don't know, how he transforms himself, his ideas about things. He has a type of personality and ideas one way, but then he learns that he can't be that way anymore, and in order to succeed he needs to change his attitude. Okay. Anyway, I was talking last episode how the reason I picked this movie was because it has to do with bands and marching bands, and when I was in high school I was in the marching band, and so I like to watch it every once in a while because this movie, I do have it on DVD. I like to watch it because it kind of reminds me of when I was in band in high school and the competitions and things. Now, of course, the bands that perform in this movie was nothing like my little high school band, but it just reminds me because of the formation, marching and all the different things that has to do with that. Anyway, I enjoy the movie. I like to watch it every once in a while. So that's what I watched. So, like I said, I did find it. I have it on DVD. I did not find it anywhere that's streaming for free, but occasionally I do see it pop up on Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever. So if you get a chance to watch it, check it out, because I enjoyed it. I thought it was enjoyable. Anyway, okay, so now I'll show you the project that I worked on, the project that I worked on signifying that movie. Okay, so here is my granny stitch stripe blanket so far. It's about my wingspan as far as width, okay, and so here's how much I've gotten so far on it. So I have my let's see, there's A movie, B movie, C movie, and then my D movie. Okay, so let me pull this up here. Okay, so for my D movie, I just picked out, since there are two main bands that are rivals that are competing with each other, and so I just used the colors of those two schools, okay? So the school that the Nick Cannon is, his character is playing for, is A&T. It's a school in Atlanta. I'm sure it's a made-up school. I have no idea. But anyway, their school colors was the royal blue and gold, and so that's why I used those two colors. And then the rival band, Morris Brown, I think it was called. Anyway, it was purple and white, and so that's the colors I used. I'm hoping that it's coming out purple. To me, on the viewfinder, this looks more like a blue, but it is a very purple blue. It's Karen Simply Soft in the colorway Grape. Okay, so it's very purple. This is, I think this is just Red Heart Super Saver Blue. And this is the only color that I had that was kind of close to a gold color. And it is Red Heart Super Saver Soft, I think. Red Heart Soft. Not Super Saver Soft. Red Heart Soft in the colorway... now I don't remember. I want to say cornmeal, but I'm not sure if that's what that is. Anyway, it was the only kind of goldish color that I had. Okay, so that is the progress on my blanket so far. I am enjoying this, going through the alphabet, picking out movies, and then picking colors to go with those movies. I'm really having a good time, and I'm glad that so many other people are also doing this collaboration as well. It's so fun to watch other people's videos and get ideas for movies to watch. So that's awesome. So in the title below, if you notice in the title, it says hashtag movieandstitch, okay? And it should be highlighted in blue. So if you click on that, it will go to a playlist that has everybody that also has that hashtag Movie and Stitch in their title, and that way you can see their videos as well, all the ones that are participating, and see what movies they are watching. I really enjoy watching everybody else's videos. It's fun, and like I said, you get suggestions to some great movies to watch. Okay, so it's time to announce the movie that I'm going to be watching that starts with the letter E. Okay, so I was trying to figure out at first I couldn't think of any movies that start with the letter E except E.T., which I love E.T. We have it on DVD. And so I thought, well, maybe I'd watch that. But then I was in a live on here on YouTube. It's Sippin' Sundays, I think. It's Jill of Fiberfloozy Crafts. She has a live on Sunday evening or Sunday afternoon. Sunday evening, yeah. And so I was in her live the other night, and so I had asked suggestions of people to suggest movies that start with the letter E, and so I got lots of good suggestions, so thank you so much to all those that were there and had suggested different movie titles. Somebody suggested the movie by the name of Endgame, and I don't know, she might have meant I know because the Avengers, there's an Avengers movie that's called Avengers Endgame, and it's over on Disney Plus. I've seen it a couple of times. So I didn't know if she meant that one. But then I happened to be over on Peacock TV on my desktop. I signed up for the free version of it, and there's some movies and TV shows on there. But anyway, I found a movie in there, and it's called Endgame, but it's not the Avengers Endgame, okay? It's about some kids and the game of chess. So anyway, I thought it looked interesting, and I haven't seen it before. I watched a trailer of it, and I thought it might be something that I would like, so that's one I'm going to watch. So that's I will put a link to it below, where you can find it on Peacock TV, because that's where I found it. So I'll put a link to it, so that way if you want to join me in watching this movie called Endgame, feel free. And so anyway, that's all. So I will come back in 2 weeks because Movie and Stitch, I do it every other Wednesday. And so I will be back in 2 weeks, and I will let you know what I think about this movie called Endgame, and also show you my addition to my blanket with colors that I pick out that represents that movie somehow. So anyway, thanks guys for watching today. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Come back tomorrow and for episode 195 of the Yarnjoy podcast, and I will let you, or I will show you, I will show you what else I've been working on. So I think that's it, guys. Have a great rest of your day and rest of your week. Come back tomorrow and we'll have another visit. So I'll talk to you later, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.